Today we're looking at how you can use ChatGPT for marketing strategy. We'll do a quick overview, and then I'll open up ChatGPT and show you specific ways you can quickly get this AI on your side to level up your marketing game. But first, welcome back to Aaron's Review, the go-to place for the latest tools and strategies for business marketing. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our upcoming marketing insights. So to start, let's address the elephant in the room. What exactly is ChatGPT? Well, it's a state-of-the-art language model developed by OpenAI, capable of producing human-like text. Today we'll show you how to turn this AI into your personal marketing assistant. Sounds interesting, right? Then stay with us till the end. Now let's start with the basics. ChatGPT has been trained on a diverse range of internet text and can answer questions, write essays, summarize long documents, and even create content for social media. But it doesn't stop there. The tool can also be fine-tuned for your specific tasks, making it an incredibly valuable asset for your marketing strategy. You might ask, how does AI fit into marketing? The answer is simple. AI tools like ChatGPT can analyze and process large amounts of data faster than any human could, providing insights, optimizing campaigns, personalizing customer interaction, and freeing up your time to focus on strategy and creativity. And these are just the basics. In terms of marketing strategy, ChatGPT has also been trained on a lot of well-known business strategies and frameworks. I asked it to list the top 10 frameworks it's aware of, and here's what it told me. 1. SWOT analysis. This stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's a framework used to understand a company's internal and external factors that can affect its ability to achieve its objectives. 2. Porter's 5 forces. This framework helps analyze a business's competitive environment and industry attractiveness. The 5 forces are threat of new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, threat of substitute products or services, and competitive rivalry within the industry. 3. Value chain analysis. This tool examines all the activities that a business performs and how they add value. It helps to analyze and optimize the process, technology, and resources required to deliver a product or service. 4. Pestle analysis. This stands for political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors. It helps businesses identify external factors that might affect them. 5. BCG matrix. Developed by the Boston Consulting Group, this matrix helps companies analyze their product portfolio based on market share and market growth. 6. Ansoff matrix. This tool helps businesses decide their product market growth strategy. It's a framework that suggests whether businesses should pursue market development, product development, market penetration, or diversification strategies. 7. Balanced scorecard. This strategy and performance management tool enables businesses to align their activities with their vision and strategy, improve internal and external communications, and monitor organizational performance. 8. Blue ocean strategy. This strategy involves companies seeking uncontested market spaces, blue oceans, that are ripe for growth rather than battling competitors in existing industry space, red oceans. 9. Lean startup methodology. This is a strategy for developing businesses and products that aims to shorten product development cycles and rapidly discover if a proposed business model is viable through a combination of business hypothesis-driven experimentation, iterative product releases, and validated learning. And 10. OKR, objectives and key results. This framework is used to define and track objectives and their outcomes. It helps organizations set strategic goals and keep track of progress. That's the list it gave me. And ChatGPT definitely knows a lot of powerful business frameworks and strategy. But let's put it to the test and see how it does as we use it for specific tasks.
All right, let's get into some specific ways to use ChatGPT for strategy with your business. If you're new to ChatGPT, you just heard about it but haven't used it yet, you can go to Google, type in ChatGPT, and you're going to go to openai.com. There's other knockoff websites. Make sure you don't click on those. Click on Introducing ChatGPT. It'll take you here. And then if you scroll down a bit, it says Try ChatGPT, and that's the application we're using today, just to make sure you can find it. So first of all, let's take a look at some content creation. So content creation is one of the places that we've strategically been able to improve the most with ChatGPT, and things we were doing by hand, things we were spending a lot of creativity on that we probably shouldn't have been. And now we can put in a prompt like this. I'm just going to paste it in. This is ChatGPT 3.5. We're going to look at this first, then we'll look at the paid version I have, just so you can see the difference. So generate a catchy blog title for a post about AI and digital marketing. ChatGPT 3.5 is very quick, and see how it just spat that out very quickly. The rise of AI revolutionizing digital marketing for maximum impact. Now let's take a look at the paid version, which is the GPT 3.4. It's always going to ask you what you want to use right when you start. So I'm going to hover over this, click default, and now you see how it highlighted GPT 4. Paste in the same prompt, and let's see, it takes a little longer. See how it's starting to type out, it didn't just spit it out real quick. It looks very similar though, do you see? GPT-4 is a little bit more sophisticated. Some people say it's a lot, but if you look at the difference, I didn't see a big difference in things like headlines. So for content creation, we can generate headlines. We can have our team using, strategically, if we want to conserve resources, we can have it doing content creation. We can have it writing headlines. We can have it giving ideas, things that you probably had your team on a whiteboard before. Now they can save a lot of time and spend more of that time on the editing and the publishing. Okay, customer interaction. Let's look at customer interaction, and we'll just put it right in the same thread. You could even start a new thread, but let's stay in GPT-4 now. The customer is looking for a mid-range smartphone with excellent camera quality. What would you recommend? So we'll run into maybe new niches or objections we want to overcome. Maybe we're trying to help our team, and it's going to tell us, hey, it doesn't know as much. You can use a browsing option. It would have come up right in the hovering option when I hovered over GPT-4. You could do ChatGPT-4 with browsing, and then it's going to look around. But you can see that it's going to give us an idea of how we might handle an objection with customer interaction. Market research. Third thing we'll tackle here is market research. It's helped us a lot with market research because, again, we used to do this manually. Last year, even when we were covering and doing research for SEO, we had somebody we paid for 6 weeks to do manual keyword research, and it costs a lot of time mostly, and then what they bring back might have gaps in it. We can have ChatGPT do that kind of research for us. We can have it do market research. There's plugins that do research. But let's put a prompt in, say, summarize this 50-page report on the latest trends in digital marketing. And then we'd want to put in, paste in the report here, right? So you're going to see what happens when we don't give it any context, okay? It's going to give us kind of a generic response. And it's going to, or it's actually, sometimes it'll catch itself and say, hey, I don't have that data. You see? It'll even try to make things up as well, which you have to be careful with. So whenever you're putting these prompts in, make sure you're giving it enough context. Otherwise, it will try to make things up. Sometimes it'll say, hey, I don't have the information you're trying to give me. Crafting offers. So offer creation is one of the ways we have a lot of impact in our business. And it's also one of the most confusing things for a lot of business owners and marketers we bring in. They just don't know how to create offers. So we could say generate a limited time offer for our premium subscription plan. We could even modify this and say use the framework from the book, The Irresistible Offer by Mark Joyner. It knows about a lot of different business frameworks. You can leverage those if you just tell it. So it'll even reference, hey, here's the framework that you're telling me to use, just to make sure we're on the same page. And then it lays it out. See, gives us kind of a headline, tells us there's a bit of scarcity, right? And it'll even kind of pitch us on it and give us some copy and even put the offer in there. You can read through that, pause this video if you want to see what it just generated. But I've seen that it does do a pretty good job with generating offers, and a lot better than maybe a newbie marketer that we might bring into the organization. Funnel structuring is another thing. This is one of the two more things to share with you. This is second to last. Outline a marketing funnel for our new eco-friendly kitchenware. Okay, so marketing funnels, maybe using something like ClickFunnels or even just a website, making sure that our funnel's in order, making sure that we're maximizing conversion. And so here it goes. It's going to tell us about awareness. How are we going to get awareness out there? How are we going to generate interest? So it can use the ADA formula. We could even have it maybe specifically tell us the steps if we wanted for a specific funnel structure in the pages. All we do is just go back in the prompt and change it. But you can see for an overall marketing funnel, this is going to tell us where we get traffic, how would we get people interested, how we build desire, You see, it knows these different frameworks and even retention, right? So it does a pretty good job with strategy overall if we're accessing these frameworks. Last thing, product traffic and conversion is a pretty big framework we use to see if something's missing. So we can ask it, how can I improve conversions for our online fitness course? I really recommend you put in some more context here, paste in your analytics, paste in your sales stats, so it has more context to know what are you already doing, and it's not just starting from scratch. But let's see what it says. Improving conversion rates involves several strategies. So it's going to give us an overview. Something, again, we might pay a consultant thousands of dollars to help us look at. They're going to look at the same things, right? They're going to say, how does your landing page look? Does it look high quality? Maybe offer a free trial, so they're going to work on our offer. Social proof. See, it goes through these different elements, and it's going to see if it can have some impact and give us some advice. But again, if we give it context, it could look and say, hey, your bounce rate's high. Hey, your conversion rate on that sales page is low. Hey, nobody's taking your upsell. Here's some advice. And that's it. So those are some prompts you can use. I'll put them in the comments. But go to town, use this for a business strategy, and I think you're going to see a lot more results like we have been. And also just saving yourself some time. And we're not looking to fire our employees when we see that it can maybe do something someone was doing by hand, but we're looking to enhance them, give them superpowers, and really just help our team do better. So if you see this is kind of cool. It's doing this. It's hanging right here. We can always click stop generating. We can regenerate if it got hung up, and it'll just redo what it was doing. You can also always go back. So if there was something on that last prompt, if you click this, it'll take us back there and let us see it. You see? So it creates kind of a tree as it builds out, and it's still generating. So hope you enjoyed this video. Put a comment down below if you liked it. I want to know, are you using the 3 version, the 3.5 I showed you? Are you using the paid version like we're using, which is $20 a month for ChatGPT? Or maybe you're even using a different way to access OpenAI. I'm curious. And also just put a comment if you like this video and you want to see more. Thank you.